To punish the perverted stalker, the woman put her pajamas over a pillow and without saying a word began to cry hysterically. Then calmly she pulled out a bag of blood and skillfully went to work. She first sprinkled part of it all over the floor, then smeared the rest across her clothes, instantly creating the gruesome illusion of a bloody death scene. Finally, she didn't forget to leave a single drop by the door, a crucial detail for the trap that was about to unfold. Once everything was prepared, she steadied herself and waited for her prey. At the stroke of midnight, the stalker arrived right on schedule. But the moment he stepped into the room, his shoe landed squarely on the bloodstain. As he walked further inside, he was greeted by the sight of the woman dead on the sofa. He froze in shock, panic surging through him. Even a seasoned predator like him was left utterly bewildered. Because there were only two people in the room, he had no way to prove his innocence. Calling the police would only trap him in a hopeless situation. Gripped by fear and tension, he had no choice but to turn and flee the apartment in haste. After the stalker left, the woman swiftly moved on to the next step of her plan. She grabbed a camera with both hands, taking photos of herself from every angle, each picture resembling a real crime scene record. Then with great care, she pulled out one of her own hairs and disguised it to look like the stalker's short hair. Next, she picked up a rag and carefully wiped the blood from the floor. But beneath the sofa, she intentionally left behind a drop of her own blood. What seemed like a careless mistake was, in fact, the clever centerpiece of her plan. Desperate to clear himself, the stalker racked his brains for a countermeasure. He sent the woman a text message under the pretense of renting the apartment, deliberately arranging for a prospective tenant to become the first witness. This way, all suspicion would fall on the unsuspecting client, allowing him to remain untouchable. The woman even wore a sly, triumphant smile. But when she returned to the apartment again, she was greeted only by silence and emptiness. Not only was the sofa bare, the entire room had been scrubbed spotless. She was stunned. Her scalp tingled with fear at the bizarre turn of events. Meanwhile, the police had received a set of anonymously sent photos. The clues within them formed an unbreakable chain, tightening around the stalker. Suddenly, police sirens split the night. The place was swiftly surrounded. The stalker tried to run, but it was too late. At last, he received the punishment he deserved.